You can track your money, you can earn more, you can even control your spending and still feel like you're not moving forward. So what's missing? Because if you're doing all the right things, why does it still feel like nothing is changing? Most people think money problems come from not earning enough or spending too much, but there's a deeper issue that almost no one talks about. It's not just what you do with your money, it's the fact that you don't have a structure, no system, no clear direction. And without that, even good habits don't take you very far, because money without structure always falls apart. Let me show you what this looks like in real life. This might actually feel very familiar. You get paid at the end of the month. You check your account, and for a moment, everything looks fine. You think, all right, this month I'll manage things better. Then life happens. Rent goes out, bills go out, subscriptions, food, transport. And you don't really question it, because these are normal things. So you keep going. You spend when you need to. You make decisions in the moment. Nothing extreme, nothing irresponsible, just living your life. And that's the problem, because there's no real plan behind any of it. No clear idea of how much you should spend, how much you should save, what you're actually working towards. So every decision feels fine in isolation, until you reach the end of the month and you check your account again. And there's nothing left. No progress, no savings, no sense of moving forward. Just another month gone. And the frustrating part is, you can't even point to what went wrong, because nothing feels like a mistake. You didn't do anything crazy. You didn't overspend massively. But at the same time, you didn't build anything either. And that's what it feels like to live without structure. Not chaos, just slow repetition. Different month, same result. Now here's something most people don't expect. Earning more doesn't fix this problem. In fact, sometimes it makes it worse. Because when your income grows, but your structure doesn't, everything becomes more complex. Let me explain. At lower income, your money is simple. A few bills, basic spending. You can more or less keep track of it in your head. But as your income increases, your financial life expands. More accounts, more commitments, more decisions, more moving parts. Now money is coming in from one place, going out to 10 different places. Rent, car, subscriptions, savings sometimes, spending everywhere. And because there's more money, you stop paying close attention. Not because you don't care, but because it feels like you don't need to. And that's where things start to break down. Because now it's not about having enough money, it's about not knowing what your money is doing. You open your account and the number is fine, but you don't have clarity. You don't know how much you can spend. You don't know how much you're actually saving. You don't know if you're moving forward or just maintaining everything. So you keep working, you keep earning, but there's no real sense of control. And over time, that creates a different kind of pressure. Not, I don't have money, but I don't feel in control of my money. And that's the part most people never talk about. Because from the outside, everything still looks fine, but inside it feels disorganized, unclear. And that's what happens when income grows, but structure doesn't grow with it. And then there's someone earning really well, £4,000, £5,000 a month. From the outside, everything looks sorted. But behind the scenes, his money is all over the place. Some goes to bills, some to lifestyle, some disappears. There's no clarity, no allocation, no system. So even earning more, he still feels disorganized. Because money without structure creates chaos at any level. And this is the pattern most people don't see. Different people, different incomes, different behaviors. same result. Because the problem isn't just money, it's the lack of structure behind it. If your money doesn't have a system, it doesn't have direction. And if it doesn't have direction, it won't take you anywhere. Every pound you earn needs a role. Not just spend and see what's left, but planned from the start. Keep it simple. 50% needs, 30% lifestyle, 20% saving. That alone changes everything. Don't wait to see what's left. Decide what you keep first. The less you rely on decisions, the more consistent your results become. Structure doesn't limit you. It gives you control, and control is what creates freedom. Look, most people don't fail because they don't try. They fail because they don't have a system that works. And without structure, money will always feel unpredictable. Some months you feel in control, other months everything slips. Not because your life changed, but because there was never a clear system holding things together. And that's what most people miss. They focus on earning more. They focus on cutting expenses. They focus on trying harder. But without structure, all of that effort gets lost over time. Because effort without direction doesn't create progress, it just creates movement. And that's why so many people feel stuck, even when they're doing the right things. They're not moving forward, they're just repeating the same cycle in a slightly different way. More income, same result. More effort, same outcome. Until they finally realize it's not about doing more. It's about doing things with a system behind them. Because when your money has structure, everything changes. You stop guessing. You stop reacting. You stop wondering where things went wrong. And you start making decisions with clarity. You know what you can spend. You know what you're building. You know where you're going. And that's the difference. Not more money, not more effort, but more control. Because, in the end, financial progress isn't about how much you earn. It's about how well your system works. If you've watched this video and the past videos in this channel, you now understand the real reasons people stay stuck. And this is the one that ties everything together. So, if you're ready to actually change your situation, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because now you have the full picture. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.